Hey guys, what's up? So today I'm going to be reviewing the new Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 palette, and I just got it in the mail. I also picked up the Jeffree Star Morphe eye brushes, and what else am I trying new today? I'm trying the P. Louise base in the shade number 2 for the first time today. And I also picked up some e.l.f. sponges to try for the first time today. These things get freaking huge. Like, this is how big it is after I wet it. Look at that compared to like a regular blender. This thing is so big. It covers like my whole face in one go. So I'm going to be trying these things today and letting you know my thoughts on the new Jaclyn Hill palette. Alright, so I'm going to take some of this P. Louise base. I've washed my face and I've got some QMS lip serum on. I got that in my BoxyCharm. And let's get going. Oh, this is weird. It's like, can you even see that? It's thick and it's darker than I thought it was, but this is the shade that everybody recommends, so I thought I'd pick that up. And let's take a let's just take this Morphe M124 and we'll start sticking this on the lid. Wow, look at how pigmented that is. I can see why everybody loves this stuff. I wonder, like, do people use this as concealer too, or is it just an eyeshadow base? Because it's really opaque. Can you see that? It took away all of the blue tones under my eyes. And wow, I really like this. Let's see how it works with the eyeshadows. I'll just blend this out and I'll come back. Okay, so I'm back. I have the base blended out. I really like these e.l.f. sponges. They're really soft, but they're not like too squishy, and they blend out really nice like that. I don't know if it's the sponge, I don't know if it's the base. They just work really well together and it blended out really nice. I don't see crazy creasing like when I use either CoverGirl concealer, or if I use ColourPop No Filter concealer, I usually get crazy creasing on my eyelids, but this doesn't seem to be doing that. I can see why so many people really like this base. So I'm gonna go in with the Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 palette. And it says, "To all my loving subscribers who have supported me all these years, this one's for you, XO Jaclyn Hill." So that's really cute. Of course, I wish there was a mirror in this, but what can you do? And here is the palette. Look at all these shades. This yellow got me curious. The purples look really nice. I wonder how the purples in this compare to the purples in the James Charles palette. Like, first of all, the James Charles palette is much larger, which is why I don't use it very often. It's too big. I don't like how big it is. Like, it doesn't fit on my desk. It's bulky. So I wonder, okay, so in the James Charles palette, there's these purple shades here at the bottom, and I wonder how they compare to the ones in the Jaclyn Hill palette. So I'm going to swatch a couple of these. So I'm going to swatch, what are they called? I'm going to swatch Single, Escaped, and Love That in the James Charles palette, and then I'll swatch the colors that look the same in the Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette. So let me see on clean fingers which, if they're similar. First of all, the Jaclyn Hill palette colors feel a lot softer, much nicer. So there's those three colors. And we'll swatch them in the same order. Oh, these are so much nicer than the James Charles ones. So much nicer. Okay, so even though they look really similar, I would say Stay True and Love That are very similar. That's this shade and this shade. But the rest of them are different. And the quality in the Jaclyn Hill palette is much nicer than the quality in the James Charles palette. Okay, so I think for today's look, I'm gonna go for a sultry red sunset kind of look because of all of these deep red tones here. I don't know, I just feel like doing something kind of vampy. Maybe that's because the Jeffree Star Bloodlust palette just came out today, and when I think of Bloodlust, I think of more like dark red, vampy kind of looks. So I think that's what I'm gonna go for today. Let's start off with JS8 by the Morphe Jeffree Star collab, and I'm gonna dip into, let's dip into Comfort Zone just to lay down some color on our lids, just so that we have something to blend into. And after that, I'm going to go into a little bit of, I don't want to go too dark too quick, but I think I'm going to go in with Next. Just to deepen up what we've already put down. Looks pretty nice. Then we're gonna go in with Oh Hello on another brush. This is the number 87 brush from the Melt Muerte collection, and we're gonna go in with, like I said, we're gonna go in with Oh Hello and deepen up what we were already doing. These are really pretty wine colors. Like, they're not too purpley, but they're also not pulling like pink when you blend them out. These are really nice shadows. I can see why so many people are enjoying them. And then I think we're gonna go in with, I need another brush. I'm gonna take a Morphe M456 and we're gonna go in with Crazy. This is that deepest red color next to the black in the palette. And we're gonna go in and deepen up our color. I really like this color. I can see myself wearing this color a lot. The quality is really nice. They're not patchy, they're not chalky. They're really nice colors. So now that I put that down, I'm gonna go back in with that color Oh Hello, and we're gonna blend that out. Kind of avoiding this patch of my eye. That's because I think I'm gonna go in with either Empowered or Drama Queen just to put some shimmers there. Probably Empowered. That one looks kind of nice. Just to have a pop, because right now all I'm using is mattes. There are 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 shimmer colors in this palette. And a couple of the mattes have sparkles in them, but they're not like shimmer shades. Like the black is sparkly, but it doesn't have like a metallic sheen to it or anything when you put it on. It's just sparkly. Wow, that is so pretty. These colors are so unique. I don't think I have any colors like this anywhere else in my palettes. I'm just going to take this cheap Wet n Wild brush because this is the one that I use for blacks. And I'm going to dip into Temptress just a little bit and deepen up that outer corner again. But I don't want to overwhelm that shade crazy. So I'm just going to put it in the very outer corner. Just like that. And then I'm going to blend it out with that. Oh, wrong one. You gotta keep your brushes in order or you make them all really dark and then you can't use them again. Alright, I'm liking how that's looking, so I'm going to go ahead and do that on the other eye off camera, and then we'll come back to put some shimmer on. Alright, so I am back with the colors blended out on both sides, and I'm going to go in with Empowered, which is the shimmery red shade right here, and I'm going to take that in the middle of the lid, kind of where I've left the pigment away from blending it out. So I'm just going to take that on a JS10, and I'm going to take, I might need some setting spray, so I'm just going to grab a Morphe setting spray here, and we'll dip in. This shadow is very glittery. I hope it's not just an overspray. It doesn't look like it is, but I've got some on the brush, and we'll just take that and put that right in the middle where I've neglected to put shadows. It's there, but it's not as blinding as I want it to be, so maybe with some setting spray then we can get it to stick better. Let's just take a little bit of setting spray on the edge of the brush there. There we go. See, that's more of the shine that I was looking for. And we'll just pat that in on the lid. Okay, and I think I'm gonna go in with, let's take Drama Queen and put that on the inner half. So I'll dip into Drama Queen here. This is a very odd, like, press. It's kind of, like, crackly looking. I have a feeling that's going to need some setting spray too, so we'll just hit that.
Maybe that wasn't the brush to use. Let's try JS13 instead and see if that works better. This color is pressed really hard, like you kind of have to dig into the pan with the brush to get any.
Oh, is that showing up? It definitely matches. I just don't know if it's as shiny as I'd like it to be. Like, it's there, but I don't know. And then I'm gonna go back in with that red brush, pick up a little bit more of that red glitter, and just blend it. Blend the two together. And there we go. So I'm gonna do that on the other eye, and then I'll come back. Okay, so now that we are done with the eyeshadow, looking pretty good in my opinion, I'm gonna go in with some Benefit Professional, and we'll get my base on. I just have the mini because I didn't know if I would like it or not, so I didn't want to buy the big tube of it, but I might buy it again. I don't know. I really like the Milk Hydro Grip primer for the rest of my face, but my pores around my nose are getting kind of ugly. I had a facial a while ago and my pores were looking really nice after that. But they've gotten kind of gunky again. I do face care. It just, it's in my genes to have like ugly textured skin. And I've got some demons on my face, as you can probably see. So I'm just working that in. Pores who, we don't know her. And then I'm going to take the Hydro Grip Primer for the rest of my face. Because I think this is really moisturizing and it really helps your foundation to stick and last, which is nice. Now obviously I haven't tried any of these products in the summer yet, so I don't know how like they're with sweat and stuff like that, but I'll have to see when warmer weather comes. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go in with the Pure 4-in-1 Love Your Selfie foundation in shade LP4. I really like this foundation because it has a pump on it, but it's also got a doe foot because it's like supposed to be a foundation and concealer all in one. So if you don't want to pump it, you can just use the doe foot to put it on, which is nice. A little bit more on my chin area. Alright, and now I'll just take this large e.l.f. sponge and blend it out. This big sponge. It's softer than the Morphe sponges. It might be a little too soft, to be honest, because it squishes so easily. But instead of hitting your face, you know, it kind of just squishes to your face. But I like how big it is. I can do my whole face a lot faster than if I was using a different sponge. Take it down the neck. Alright, and now I'm gonna take... Oh, what did I just do? Oh, frick. I've got those, you know the Wet n Wild cream contour sticks? I've got 2 of them sitting in this container, and the lids don't want to stay on them, and I just put my fingernail in it, so that's fun. Yeah, so I'm gonna find my concealer, because I can't find the one that I want to use, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I found the concealers that I wanted to use. These are the ColourPop No Filter concealers. And they got a little bit of separated because I haven't used them in a while. I'm going to go in with shade medium 20 because this is closer to my actual skin tone. And I'm going to use that to cover up my blemishes. Because I don't want to highlight necessarily where I'm covering up. I just want to cover up. And now I'm going to go in with the same concealer but in shade light 10. And I'm going to take that under my eyes and on my forehead and highlight areas. Alright, I'm ready to go out. Just like this. Yep. Gang gang. open my mouth and like pull my eyelids down to get under my eyes. Just because I have wrinkles under my eyes that don't want to show themselves. Blending. And we're blending. And we're blending. And we're blending. It's not that this concealer sets really fast, it's just that this sponge doesn't want to blend it on my nose. Okay, and I think I need just a little bit more under my eyes to cover up the blue undertone. Right there. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Mac and cheese give me the hiccups. To set my face with the Ciate London Everyday Vacay. Excuse me. Hiccups. Oh wait. This is a really nice powder. I really like this powder. I have one tiny problem with it though. It smells so strongly of coconuts. Like, this is probably my favorite bronzer. I have the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. Hiccups, leave me alone. Thanks. And this also smells kind of pina colada coconut, but this powder is like that times 10. Also, there's no turn top, so if you want to travel with this and you turn it upside down, hiccups, leave. Then you'd get a ton of powder just all over the place. Stop, please. Alright, so I'm just going to take this little sponge here, and I'm going to use that to set under my eyes. I also really like the Beauty Bakery Flour powder. Oh, these hiccups are killing me. I'm so sorry. I always get crease right here in my chin. I don't know why. Like, my skin just creases there naturally, whether I have makeup on or not. Really press that into the skin. Baked for the gods. Keep my forehead where I get really greasy. Easy. I'm just gonna take this big Morphe M527. And then use that to powder the rest of my face. Hiccups won't leave me alone. Okay, so while we're baking, I'm gonna grab I would love to stop hiccuping right now. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna grab this NYX Epic Ink Liner. I'm gonna throw some eyeliner on. Flick, drag, and I hope you don't F it up. Well, that was chunkier than I wanted it to be. That's a moment. That's a moment right there. That is not what I wanted. But you know, that's just the way it goes sometimes. Not have to make it match. Hi, and welcome to Ruin Your Makeup. I ruined my makeup. That is, I ruined that line because the pen like skipped over my eyelid. So now I either have to make it really thick or just accept the fact that it looks like trash. I think we're gonna make it really thick. But it's still gonna look like trash, but you know, at least it'll look like intentional trash. There, that's looking a little better. Now I just have to make this side match. Great. Well, it doesn't look that bad, it's just thicker than I wanted it to be. But that's okay. Okay, so I got some eyeliner. It kind of matches. It's black. It's dramatic. This pen is dying. Good thing I have another one. Now, do I want white waterline or black waterline? Black would make this look really sultry. White would open up the eyes and make it look cutesy. I think I'm gonna go with white. Or, you know what? I have this ColourPop liner in the shade Joyride. That's kind of a wine color. I'm gonna go with that because I don't use these that often and I bought the whole set of them. So I'm just gonna take this sponge and pull down my cheek. Yeah, that kind of fits. It kind of brings the eye look around the eye instead of just being on top of the eye. And then when we blend out some shadows on the bottom, it'll look even better. Sorry, I know I was out of camera there, but this liner doesn't want to stick to my waterline on this side for some reason. Trash. I'm kind of disappointed in these liners, to be honest. I bought the white one first, and I really liked it. And I saw a bunch of other people who were using like all the funky colors. Like, look, there's like this really pretty teal color, right? Only problem is, they're inconsistent. Like, some of them are incredibly oily, and then some of them are really dry. Like that teal one that I just showed you, the first time I tried to use it, it broke like 4 times. I know there's only like that much product left in it. Like, that's obnoxious. But, oh well. Okay, so now we're gonna dust off this powder. Just use this little Morphe brush. Alright, and now I'm gonna go back into the palette and I'm gonna grab some of that crazy color on a little pencil brush. This is a Morphe M431. And I'm going to use that to drag the color down under my eyes. Alright, and then on another brush, I'm going to take Thanks Ulta Frida Kahlo color switch. On another brush, I'm going to take the color, I'll take that color next to that called Oh Hello, and I'm going to blend that. I'm just gonna take a little brush. This is a Morphe M456. And I'm gonna blend. So we don't look crazy. And I'm just going to finish this off with a little bit of highlighter. Let's go in. I just picked up the Ofra Nikki Tutorials Glazed Donut. And I'll take that on this Morphe E48 brush. I know it's a big brush, but I like highlighter. Okay, go off, sis. Ah, things are breaking. Can you see that? I can see that. Can you see that? Alright. We'll add some light. Let's see if you can see that. That is too much light. Can you see that highlight though? Take a little fan brush so I can hit the upper lip. That's really pretty. I like that a lot. Now for the lips. What color shall I do? Let's see. What color would look nice? Let me go through some of my lipsticks and see what color I think would match this. Or do you think I should just do a black lip? Be bold. Let's just do a black. Let's take this Milani in shade Leather. And we'll just, you know, go in, sis. Why not? That's a lip. Just do the top lip. Girl, you're set. Here we go. That's a look. I like bold lips and bold eyes. I really like this red Milani too. This is the Devotion. That could have looked good. But I thought, you know, we've got thick eyeliner on, so why not a black lip? And there we go. You know, I didn't feel like doing any blush today. I wanted to keep it kind of vampy, you know, like matted skin. Yeah, put some highlight on, you know, going for that Edward sparkly vampire look. And yeah, I think it turned out really nice. I like the palette a lot. I think that the Jaclyn Hill palette is a lot nicer quality than the James Charles palette. I've also looked into some other palettes that Morphe's done. You know, they just came out with the 35i, I think, Icy Fantasy, the one with Pony, and I was gonna pick that up, but you know, like, listen, I have cute pastel palettes. I have the Creepy Cute palette by Shroud Cosmetics, and that's all I need, you know? Like, I don't need 35 chalky eyeshadows that all look the same. That's just my opinion. Like, I was very close to purchasing that, but I don't need it. So, this is the finished look. Final thoughts, I really liked the P. Louise base. I can see why so many people use it all the time. I also, what else was I trying new today? Oh, I also really liked setting spray down. I also really liked the Ofra highlighter with Nikki Tutorials. I mean, most people, if you're into makeup, you know of this highlighter. A lot of people like Ofra. This was my first Ofra product. And yeah, so that's the look today. And thank you for watching. Bye, my eggs.